Welcome to Ohio Airgun Shooter. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the Remington 1875 revolver. This is a CO2 powered 177 caliber dual ammo, so it shoots BBs or pellets. It's a replica of the 1875 single action Remington revolver. And as you can see here, it comes in this wonderful blister pack. It has 6 cartridges included, actually 12. It has 6 for BB and then 6 for pellets. So I'm wondering if these have a slight rifling in them. I'm not sure which ones are which, if these are the pellets or if these are the... They have 6 already in the cylinder here, so I'm assuming these are probably the BB. But I'm wondering if the pellet cartridges have any sort of rifling in them, because the barrel is supposed to be smooth bore. So again, it's CO2 powered. I'm gonna stretch out the video here and the camera, and we'll take a closer look. It has a claimed velocity of up to 400 feet per second. I'm assuming that's probably with BBs. Comes in the, this is a nickel finish. I'll be taking it out of the package here in a minute. Just want to go around the package. CO2 powered. Single action. Back here kind of shows you, comes with the Allen wrench inside the one grip. Distributed by Crosman, made in Taiwan, so I'm not sure who the actual maker of this is. So you got some specifications. You got English and French possibly here. But just tells you, you know, revolver, power source, 12 gram CO2 cartridge, and then BB 177 caliber or 4.5 millimeter, and then steel. Oh, I guess steel ear gun shot and pellet. I wonder if you could use the lead copper clad Excite BBs. And then 6 cartridges it holds. It does come with 12. The barrel again is smooth bore. It weighs approximately 2.3 pounds. I would assume that's probably unloaded without any BBs or lead pellets. The length is 13.125 inches. Doesn't have the barrel length. I'm assuming it's about 8 inch, 7.5 inch. Kind of similar to my 1858 Remington, which will help increase velocities, I'm sure. And then the front sight is a blade. See, it does have a safety, a slide safety, which looks like it's forward of the trigger guard here. And then down here it says again, shoots up to 450 feet per second. So I'm assuming that's with BBs. I'll try some of those Gamma Raptor lightweight pellets, the lead-free ones. I'm sure we could probably get some pretty good velocities with that. Being, you know, especially that this is a non-blowback single action revolver, so that will make some velocity testing probably very interesting and fun. I do have those lightweight Dust Devils, so I'm wondering how well those will shoot in here, or if they'll just, as you shoot them, they'll just blow out and fragment as, you know, they come out the barrel. So we'll see. They might shoot well in this. We'll have to try those. But I'm gonna attempt to take it out of the package here and we'll take a closer look at it. One thing I wish that they have on these blister packs would be like a, I know it's more like an anti-theft, but why not have like a pull tab? You can just pull it up, you know, pull it. I mean, that would be a heck of an easier way to open it up. But, I mean, even on the back, just have some kind of, you know, pull tab. You can just pull it to, you know, to the side, open it up, and, you know, get everything out. But instead, you need at least some scissors and just try to cut around, I guess. Try not to get jabbed by plastic, because I like to keep the cardboard insert. Alright, that's out of the way. Let's see. Ouch. It's got some weight to it. Let's get everything out of here. These look like the standard universal cartridges that come in pretty much any type of revolver, you know, CO2 revolvers. I have my Dan Wesson 715, and I'm sure these will fit in there. I don't have any BB cartridges yet, so that might, which would be nice, because then I can shoot BBs out of my Dan Wesson now too. So with the 6 BB ones that I get, I don't know what the difference is. I know the old BB style had the rubber tip on the end, and you would just put your BB down and you would load each one from the front. So it looks like these load from the back. Yeah. So I don't know what the difference is. Maybe just it's a little tighter detent here, and then again it could be rifled. But we'll take a look at that later. This is just your cardboard insert. Ooh, and it comes with instructions. Owner's manual, user's manual. I think that's it. So, well, at least we can keep that. If I get a nice long case or something for it, I can stuff that inside of it. So, all my cases are filled up, so I'll probably have to get another one to store this in. I mean, it would be nice just to display like a wood case or something, but again, it's a nickel finish, very shiny. Looks more like a stainless finish. Then no white lettering. It does have some, looks like laser etching or stamping on here. 1875. 177 caliber, 4.5 millimeter BB. Pellet Remington logo right here, you can see. It's just hard to with the light. This side, you got some made in Taiwan. Your warnings. Before loading, warning. There's your safety. Fire, safe. So that's pretty good. Well, you'd have to. You can't just reach with your finger to disengage her, and you'll just have to go from underneath with your other hand. It is gated. Unlike your 1858 cap and ball, which, you know, just you have the just a little groove here to put your caps on, but otherwise you have to remove the cylinder to change out you know, cylinders, or just load it one by hand. Does this come down? Is that just... I'm wondering if you could remove this cylinder at all. That's something I'll have to see. This pushes, so I'm wondering if you can. Let me see. It's supposed to be for this. Your ejector rod. So I don't have any true cartridge firing revolvers, so this is a first for me. I'm gonna have the Colt single action, but all I have is Remingtons. These are supposed to be like an ivory imitation grip. It's very flared out at the end. Looks like even more so than on the 1858. To access the cartridge compartment, just pop off this side here, and it does have the included Allen key already inside. This one here you gotta take off. It's not integrated into it, where it just swings out, and you can use it like on the ASG Dan Wessons. Plastic, of course. Nice and shiny. Again, here's your owner's manual. Very, very tiny fine print. Holy smokes. That must be the tiniest print that I've ever seen on an owner's manual. Got my glasses on and I'm still having trouble reading it. I'd have to have more light probably. That helps a little bit, but still, oh my gosh. Whew. I guess that gives you one reason not to read it, right? And then let me take a look at these cartridges here. I want to see if which one are these? Crosman. These look like they're smooth. So I don't know if these are the BB, but let me eject one of these and see. I guess you gotta half cock it. It's locked, so that, okay, I see it. Well, this, okay, so it locks unsafe, which is good. Now you're half cocked, so it will rotate. It's pretty cool. Open up your gate here. Now will this just, so you probably gotta push this here. Oh, let me see. Nope, it just comes out. We're trying to get these mixed up. This is, I don't see any rifling, so I don't know how you can tell the difference between BB or pellet. Huh. I mean, they look the same. Is it the rubber detent in the back? I can't tell. Oh, 4.5 millimeter. Okay, 4.5 millimeter, or I think this is 177. This is probably the pellet. No, this says BB. Wait. You can't really see very well. Let me try a little extra light. This says 4.5 millimeter, and I'm not sure what this says on it. I want to say it says BB. Or is that pellet? Oh, okay. It has a little pellet on the. Okay, I see now. There's a little pellet right there, and then this one has. This one's BB, 4.5 millimeter. So that would be the BB, and then this one here has a very. You can just barely see it, but it looks like it's a shape of a pellet right there. Sorry about the camera, guys. I don't know if we can zoom in any better. Maybe more light. It's not helping at all, but there's like a little pellet. Okay, let me zoom out and then try to, or maybe zoom in better. It's probably focusing on this. Let me get rid of that. Ooh, almost had it. There, you kind of almost, there it is. You see it? There's the pellet. And then on this one it has 4.5 millimeter BB. 4.5 millimeter. So this is probably BB. So installed in the gun as it arrives, you have the BB cartridges are installed. So, but this is the pellet. Yeah, there is no rifling, so these are smooth and those are smooth. So I'm assuming the detent's just maybe a little bit more snug. There's a magnet in there. That's pretty cool. Cartridge, gate. So I don't think there's any way to remove the cylinder from this. This just looks like it's molded into the gun. That's a little loose. The only rattle is the cartridges inside. Kind of like it. Pretty cool. The barrel's recessed, so it looks like a 45 Colt. Again, it's smooth bore. There you can kind of see it. Like it. I'll have to load it up with some CO2, make sure everything holds CO2, no leaks, and then we'll do some velocity testing, and then we'll try to do some accuracy testing. Again, it has a nice long barrel. It's got to be at least probably a 7-inch. Matter of fact, let me see. We'll do a little comparison. Since I already have this box nearby, this is Ubirti. This is a model. This is an 1858. I got this one years ago. I just kind of keep it stored in this plastic bag because it has the Millennium finish. But I bought this years ago with the intention of giving it to my dad for either a Christmas or a birthday present. Actually, I was going to have it. I was going to send it in and have him do a Pale Rider job on it, because that was one of his favorite movies. Was Pale Rider with Clint Eastwood, and because I know you can get the cartridge conversions for these, but I was wanting to send it into a company called Cursed Converter, and I was hoping, to get have them, do the pail writer job on this, and then that way I can give it to my dad. But unfortunately, he passed away before I could do that, so I'm just kind of stuck with it now, which isn't a bad thing. But I just want to compare. You can see the flare on the bottom of the grip is much bigger on the 1875. This is an 1858 replica. The front sight is much higher on the black powder. Has a fluted cylinder. The 1858 does not. However, you can buy the conversion cylinders, and I think you can get some that are fluted to kind of just add to the styling. Both single action. Round barrel, octagon barrel, but they're very similar in size. Even the weights. Just want to compare the barrels. So this, I believe, is a 7.5 inch barrel. So this is probably a 7-inch barrel. As you can see here. Pretty similar. Both of them just have like the notch. There's no rear sight. See, and then the front blade there. This has a very heavy hammer spring. But I haven't even shot this one yet. Like I said, I was wanting to do a cartridge conversion, a pail writer job for my dad. Or, I don't know if you've seen the movie, how he loads it. He just cocks it. And then just drops it out and does this thing. Pulls it out. Takes it out. Puts a new one in. These are a little finicky to line up sometimes, the holes. That's why I think the pail writer job, it's more easier to just take in and out. But there you go. A little comparison for you between the 1875 and the 1858. So we'll load it up with some CO2, and we'll do some velocity testing first, both with pellets and with BBs. And I'll try some lead pellets versus non-lead pellets, and then the same with the BBs. I might try, if I have any left, I'll try the lead Excite BBs in this, and then just a steel BB. And I might even try those Dust Devils to see how they shoot as well. Probably, I don't know, maybe not, because indoors those things would just make a mess. And it's too cold to really shoot CO2 outside, so I don't know. Maybe in the garage or something. But, yeah. Not a bad looking gun, is it? Pretty cool. So, alrighty. I'll be back, and we'll do some velocity testing. Before I jump to the velocity testing, I was putting the 1858 back in the box, and then I forgot this was in here, but it had a little bit of fold out with all the different models you could have purchased from Uberti at the time. Uberti, I don't know what's the proper pronunciation, all you Italian folks out there. But has all these different revolvers. You know, the 1858, which is what I have, but in the Millennium. That's the new Army model. And then down here is, this is the replica that I have, the 1875. It says Army Outlaw. They do have a similar one. That's the 1873 Cattleman. Sorry, it's not very focused. But I think this is pretty much what the replica is. It's the 1875 Army Outlaw. But I do have the nickel finish, which would be more like this one up here, which is, that's an 1858. I got stainless though, but I'm not sure how much of these are still produced by Uber. Still want to get something like this in actual black powder. Weren't they making these CO2 version BB guns for a while? I think I remember they had something like this. I might still have them, but you know, the single action armies, Colt style. That's a Colt. The Remington, the Colt. I still want to get a Colt black powder. It'd be cool if they made a BB version or pellet version of that as well, or even of the 1858, which is something I would like to have. I mean, the closest thing they got is that cheap plastic, what company makes those? The, I don't know, it's Bara? I think it's just a plastic BB. I mean, it doesn't even, it just has the little follower, you know, built in for the BBs. And what I, from what I understand, it's just very lightweight plastic. So I thought about getting one, but I was like, save up some money and get one of these instead. So alrighty, yep, I'll get it loaded up with some CO2 and we'll do some velocity testing. One more thing I want to do before we jump over to velocity is I got these holsters. You already seen this one here. I just want to see if these fit. Like I said, this has a tip has a higher front sight. I mean, this one tend to drag a little bit. But I'm just seeing how these will fit. This one's tight, so a no-go on this one. Just gets, well, it's too tight. It won't fit in that one, but I got this one here. And that's perfect. Nice. It's got a little holster for it. Cool. I guess it'll fit in this one. Sweet. Well, at least I don't have to buy a holster. I already got one. It actually goes in this one better than this one goes in this better than the 1858. It kind of just slides right in. Problem with the 1858 is, I think the cylinder is a little beefier, so it catches. So I gotta like squeeze it and then put it in. So, see. So, let's try that again. Nice. What a perfect fit. So that's cool. I just gotta get a belt. I should buy another one of these and then a lefty version of one of these. And a sombrero, right? Yeah. Heck yeah. Hey, stay tuned. Maybe we'll do a special Cinco de Mayo video. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, be back with the velocity testing. All right, one more thing before velocity testing. I went back through, read the instructions as best as I could with as tiny of a print they were in, but you can remove the cylinder. I was right. You push this in and then pull this out. It's kind of it's very stiff. I got it to do it. There it goes. Pull this out. How far out it goes? It just won't. There we go. There. I don't know how far you got to go out, but further. This was in the cleaning part. I think it'll come out now. You got to open the gate. It's still in there. Probably. Oop. I don't know how far out that's got to come. There it is. There. There goes the cartridges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I probably should have took them out first, but it's okay. But here's the cylinder. Front, back. So it's not even a full cylinder in the back. It's just cut out. So that's cool. At least you can take it out and clean, or if you get a jam, that's where. So pretty cool. Really no point in, other than to clean or remove a jam, there's really no other point in the removing the cylinder. Now you just got to try to get back in there. There. I think it just self-returns. Yep. But you get lined up just right. Yeah, I probably won't be doing that much. Yeah, it's got to be just right. There it goes. As you push in, it kind of goes. There we go. I think it's all the way in. There, now it's in. So, yeah, you can remove the cylinder. I mean, unless you get a jam, I really don't see any need to. I mean, cleaning wise, maybe if you're using lead pellets. But, you know, if you're just using BB, or steel BBs, I mean, how much cleaning do you really have to do on a CO2 gun? You don't have any powder residue or anything such as that. If this was a rifle barrel, probably for pellets, maybe do a bore scrub and clean it before you shoot it. But with just BBs, I really don't think you need to, or a smooth bore. So cool. Well, at least we know now. So that's why you read the instructions. So okay, we'll get to the velocity. Oops. There we go. Stay. All right. We'll get to the velocity. So before I get to velocity, I'll just present this video as the my tabletop review. I mean, this video is probably already about a half hour long, so we'll just kind of break it up into a two-parter. That way I can at least get this one out to you today. And yeah, I just wanted to unpackage it, take a look at it, and just kind of share this beauty with you. Yeah, I can't wait to shoot it, so it should be pretty fun. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll get this video out to you as soon as I can, and then we'll jump to a velocity, and possibly we'll include some target testing in that as well. So that way I can keep this video under an hour, because I'm probably already at about 30 minutes. So all right, we'll see you next video. Thank you.